Hey there, Lance. There's no sound right now because I'm just trying to get things set up. And literally, I've been testing a chat box for my actual streaming instead of just during my intro stuff. Uh, I don't know why Dragon's Dogma like refuses to do sound when it's like alt tabbed out of the way. But you know what? You get what you get. Yeah, so I got a new toy. Or I can actually see the chat at the top of the screen. That way it's a little bit more contextual. I can just listen to this for a while though. This is beautiful stuff. But the second I alt tab, it stops. But what can you do? What can you do? Alright, that's all good. It's all good. I think I only need to check one more thing real quick. In case I want to turn this on later. That's all good. Okay. Cool. Well, I might as well just get going. But yeah, Lance, I feel like... Oh, great. I think I alt-tabbed a few too many times and Dragon's Dogma's freaking out now. I cannot win! Oh, alt... Control-Alt-Delete. Close Dragon's Dogma. We'll try again. 10-year-old games do not like alt-tabbing. Even Elden Ring had troubles with alt-tabbing. It's like, why is this still a problem? Why is alt-tabbing shouldn't be a problem anymore, and yet it is. It really is. Okay, we're in. We're in. Oh man. So yeah, so gonna do a little bit more Dragon's Dogma tonight. I started off yesterday for like a good 3 or 4 hours, just kind of getting through like the first area where everything, you know, it's kind of simple, straightforward. It's not very complicated. But kind of going into once you get to the main town and things start opening up, there's gonna be so much to do. So much. Like, it just hit Grand Soren. Unfortunately, it's just unfortunate, but I ended up not doing the Witchwood situation. I got so far up ahead down here, I forgot that it cuts off really early, so we didn't get to do that. I might still go explore that direction later, but I'm not really gonna worry about it right now. But yeah, making past the Snakehead quest. It just takes forever. It takes absolutely forever. So I think for quests now, I had a couple in here. Chasing Shadows, where I have to, at night, tail somebody. You don't see quests like that anymore. I picked up a bunch of other quests here. And I know that the king guy, the Worm King lad, wanted to talk to me. But I figure we'll go talk to civilians who got stuff over their head real fast.
I see you're hard at work on an errand, friend. Pray take all the time you need. Truly, man is a marvelous creature. Even in these dire times, design. As long as man yet dreams, this world will manage well enough. That makes spoken the trade of making dreams turn true. Tis work well worth doing.
Yeah, quest boards. Like, I've been trying to capture quest board quests whenever I get the chance. That's the one thing I did recall, like, it's slowly coming back to me.
You seem the type, unlike to judge a man by his mien alone. I would ask you a favor, a wise choice. I warrant you'll be eager to hear what I have to say.
I'm eager.
I have long searched for a certain tome, Salomet's Grimoire. 'Tis said its pages hold the power to grant the reader command of the book itself is ensorcelled, you see. I would ask you to recompense.
Honestly, I remember that quest being kind of silly. So I think, do I just wait for it to be nighttime? Probably, right? I think you just gotta wait for it to be nighttime. Yo, what's up, Bryce? How you doing? Good to see you, good to see you. Welcome back.
Are you tired, Master? Do not hesitate to see.
Playing
Trying to talk
the
to Mason.
shadows, keep watch over who comes and goes from the camp. Simple. Those we ought to hide move about up. You'll learn the rest.
I think we'll just take care of that right now. We'll sleep till nighttime and go roam around.
These last years, Duke Edmund's grandson. Oh, have your pick. A new line. What will it be today?
Also... Okay. What I'm interested in learning is Combustion. Combustion is pretty good. So I'm actually quite looking forward to getting Combustion at some point.
Today?
I remember quite enjoying
Have your
Combustion.
pick. Come again soon.
Yeah, I remember you, Bryce. It was only yesterday. It was only yesterday. I just got started here. It's only been going on for like less than like 7 or so minutes. So we're just kind of getting into the beginning of the evening. Now I'm just gonna familiarize myself with the lay of the land up here. Gotta re-familiarize. There's the church place. It's right over here.
Ah, arisen, sir.
Portable.
I find myself in a situation most. I thought to sell some land I own to raise capital, but I must first evict those. This typically requires a rather involved. They'll not hear this proposal. You are my best and... They'll not hear this proposal from me. Please convince them. Any rarities to say?
You gotta love it. And this guy's like, hey, can you go kick some people out of their home for me? That's wild. Gotta love it.
Any right there.
What time is it? It's about 8:40. About 8:40 p.m. I'm over on the old Pacific Northwest. Pacific Standard Time, PST. I don't know if it's daylight savings time or not. I can't keep up.
Arisen. My men have told me much of you. I have expected your visit. I am Sir Maximilian Eisenstern, captain of the hunt, so named by His Grace Duke Edmund Dragon. I beg your forbearance whilst I detail what is expected of you in the hunt.
Please.
The worm hunt license you carry permits the bearer to undertake the most vital of tasks, those missions given by Duke Edmund himself.
It's almost midnight for you? Oh, that's spicy. That East Coast
Late,
life.
all our will is focused on learning of and defending against the wicked dragon. A weighty task, to be sure, but one which the fate of the realm and its people rests upon. I am under orders to lend Arisen all reasonable aid as they might require. I would pray you return this assistance in kind. Many hopes are pinned upon you, sir. It will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the worm hunt. The choice is yours.
Cool. Decipher a text, route a monster infestation. Let's decipher a text.
Then here are the details. I've important work for you. The task at hand is just such a case. As I was setting about to find, I know not its origin, nor its age. So old, our men could only read a few words. What little we know, best you should... If there's aught of
Cool.
It will be my... The choice is yours. Of course. Give the word.
All right, can I talk to him again? And
Choice, certainly. The words come... If it comes...
cool. All right. So quest in mind, we're gonna do chasing shadows. So I gotta go rest at the inn, and then tail someone around. I have a feeling I'll figure it out, but I'm a little worried I won't. New Hampshire, huh? Very good. I haven't really been over to the East Coast. There's a few places I'd like to go over that way, but I've been pretty much West Coast most of my life. I've done my fair share of traveling, but not a lot on the East Coast has drawn me over there. A couple places I definitely would like to go. The inn. Here we go. I'd like one rest until nightfall, please.
Understood.
Thank you very much. Has anybody used my pawn? I'd be surprised. Yeah. All of the escort quests. So gross. This is just your opinion, all, but if I'm not planning on doing all the missions just now, like all 4 options from the soldier guy, okay. I'm hearing you out. Do you take them all at once? Is that like the way to do it? Because I was trying to remember, don't you like do them like one by one, or is it better to take them all at once? I don't actually remember. Hmm. I gotta go up to the castle? Hmm. Yo, how's it going, Tom?
Playing the
Pretend it was
shadow is more
intentional,
simple
but
than
it was
you might
not.
think. Keep watch over who comes and goes. Simple. Those with ought, you'll learn the rest.
You only gotta do 2 of them. Oh, okay. Can you do all 4, or does it like limit you? Because I wouldn't mind doing all of them, but if you only gotta do 2 of them, that's like a separate story, right? Who's this running person? The Decipher attacks and monster infestation are the 2 best options. Okay. Roger that. I do like some monster infestations. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and lurk, follow this guy around. I figured it out. We gotta go to the castle, not just like the castle town. So if I can do all 4, I might do that. Okay. Gotcha. They all have good payouts. That's good to know. There's only one thing we should do is romance the innkeeper. That's right. That's something you can do, huh? Give him a bunch of gifts. You get 2 quests done. The soldier guy will ask if you want to complete the other missions or move on with the storyline. Okay, I gotcha. You get an achievement if you do all quests. Well, I'm definitely not going to do every quest in the game. I already missed one, unfortunately. But or if it's all 4 of those quests, I can get an achievement. I might as well, right? That definitely sounds wise to me. I'll go ahead and do all 4 of them, I reckon, then. Oh, this is right. This awkward camera angle as he goes into the canal. Gotta keep our eyes on the quarry. This guy's out here mining some stone. You got to the 50 gift achievement. You just started gifting tier 3 curse things. I mean, if you're gonna gift anything, give the gift that can't be continually given. The gift that gets given once. She is a fun character.
Just what is this scrap to you? Loose those lips and might be our repaying card. Oh.
Good work.
Anything else I might work on for you?
I bid you good day.
Angry walks out of the building. I bid you good day. Yeah, Bryce, probably a good idea. Get some rest. Definitely wise. But as I did mention, I'll have this playthrough uploaded to my YouTube at some point. So if you do want to catch up and see where I'm at, I don't know when I'll be posting these up, but in the relative nearby future. I don't see why not. You got finals tomorrow? Well, good luck. I actually just did my finals last week and they kicked my butt. So if anything, good work getting to the finals and good luck finishing the finals.
Good to see you again. You remember
I feel
why
that.
not, but the
We got some nice armor here, yeah? Not yet. At some point.
I'm fine. Thank you very
Spicy.
Dragons shall never be.
Yeah, you take care, Bryce. Thank you very much. And good luck with the graduation, finals, and all that. We'll catch you around, hopefully. And villain, dropping in with the 18 months. Hello, hello. How are you today? Being so nice to me. Where do I turn this in? Little man?
Oh, it's you. Mason told me to expect you. If you've a message, I could relay it. The night then, is it? Fine then. I'll pass the word along.
Yeah. Completing quests like it's nobody's
We've done our
business.
part. The rest falls to Mason and his accomplices.
Sven of the Norse going to BLFC. Ooh, that will be fun. Yeah. I can't quite keep up with all of the conventions that I've gone out. Like, I took a step out of the convention culture with the pandemic, and it's like, I don't remember at all any of the fun conventions out there. So hearing about them is very exciting and fun.
What will it be today?
That's going to be a really good time for you.
What will it be? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Oh, does Noir live up here, huh? Ye ol' Washington. I'm like, not necessarily like totally drained, but I'm very lethargic today. I have very little energy. So forgive me if I sound a little bit monotone. I'm not trying to be. Moved across the country like 2 years ago. Oh wow.
We don't deal in the like of grimoires here. We're in honest business. Oi, them take all the time. Take all the time. Take all the do come again.
Thieves' Den. That's exciting. Yeah, that would be a cool idea. It's hard because like there's so many people. I joke about this, and I don't mean this in like a very serious way, more of a lighthearted sort of jab. But I always kind of think sometimes about how I used to be someone important and I knew so many people. And taking sort of my break away from streaming and kind of getting back into things now, it's so awkward because I'm like, I feel like I fell off the face of the earth. And kind of reconnecting with so many people. It's a really interesting experience. It was a while. Like I was kind of here and there, but I did just sort of like fell off the face of the earth. Probably how a hermit who was once famous feels. Probably.
You've seen the sword. Have your pick. What will it be today? Understood.
It's a bizarre adventure. And I feel like sad that I had to take a break away from it, but I'm really glad that I did. Like I became, generally speaking, I became a better person for it. And I can't exactly say that that's a bad thing. That's probably ideal. But it still does take its toll. Don't leave, lady. I gotta convince you to leave your house.
Sir, Carnival would have us quit his land? Had he even a whit of the Maker's decency? I beg of you, sir. I would strive to have...
Very good. You're going through your t-shirt collection today, looking for hand-me-downs to give away, and you found my merch shirt? Oh, nice! I turned into a throw pillow or something? Oh, that's a good idea. I thought about doing like a little like throw pillow thing at some point. Like back in that was on my list of things I wanted to do. But apparently pillows are much more difficult to get merch made. Like they're up there, like a little simpler than plushes, but challenging. You gotta go through the right place.
What? Who? Our landlord would drive us
Is
from
it
our home.
easier to get these days?
Forget it.
It didn't
Won't go.
used to be.
I don't care how wealthy he is. You can't simply toss us out. I'll never leave. Ever. Not in 1,000 years.
They are all the rage. That is fair. That is fair. I hadn't thought about that, but that makes a lot of sense. People like their pillows now. Yes, they do. Ooh. Secret chest. With a skeleton key. Even better. Isn't this child like hiding somewhere down here? Gotta like play hide and seek with the child. And the smaller size is very affordable. That's really good news, actually. Oh, that's right. There's a quest because there's like a sick person.
Mercy, sir, please, thank you. Sir. This child is always weak, but to see it, fain to try anything here. The first of those stones, he spoke of it, but not that I am, and so I searched. 'Tis in vain.
Yeah, the wake stones.
In my search, not, but no.
Now, I could go buy wake stones, but we'll hold off on that for right now. Don't listen to this wacky man. The inking technique they use for them is much more advanced and easy to commission or start a small business with. Wow, really? That's cool. That's good to know. Huh. He's asking you to spend a rare and limited resource to bring back the dead and to use it on his son for him. I mean, if his son turns into a zombie, I'm all for it. Child, why did you run up here under the roof?
No, my mind is made up. Now stop chasing me, just...
This man could go adventure for his own magic revival stone. I'll admit, I will always admit this. If I ever have the opportunity to raise the dead as a necromancer, it will happen. I know there's literally a spell in this game called necromancy, isn't there? I don't think it raises the dead though, does it? Isn't it just like a magic ball of like death energy or something? I don't actually remember. Yeah, necromancers get such a bad rap. Can a guy raise a family in peace? It still hits good every time I see that desert. Every time it's just as good as the previous. Summon a set of annoying ghosts. It's something like that, right? It's such a good bit. Get back here, child. Do I have to catch the child?
We meet again, friend.
I don't remember. I'm gonna catch the child. Stop running in circles. No, Magnir, get out of the way. Don't go to jail in this game, it's not worth it.
And I was taught that Arisen were friends of the weak. Even I can't.
Well, typically, going to jail is never really worth it.
And Father isn't like to stand against one so powerful. Well, so be it. Now, if there's nothing else... What good...
I think I completed the quest.
Forgive me, sir. I need...
I gotta like sleep and then talk to them tomorrow. Like Skyrim where you lose levels when you rest in the jail for a night. Is that seriously a thing? I had no idea. If you sit around and wait for the 1 hour timer, you'll find the game is bugged and you're now trapped in the jailhouse forever. Imagine being put into jail for an hour in a video game and then actually being put in jail.
What will it be today?
That's pretty crazy. That's actually hilarious. Like, that's actually pretty great. Like, imagine getting put into, like, Minecraft jail. You're playing Minecraft with your buds. And, bam, out of nowhere, you're hit with the jail time. Because you accidentally, like, griefed somebody's dirt hut. Have you made up your mind, ma'am? I require an answer. Whoops.
Accept your... Hurry, man, go!
Well... I think I was warned. I did receive a warning. I tried to hit Y like in Elden Ring. That's awkward. It's all good. We're basically ninjas. I got a brick. How come my skeleton key worked on my door, but not the other door?
Do as you're told, and a bit of coin will buy you freedom. I've no love of crap.
Well, I guess that's okay. Honestly, fast travel, right? Fast travel. Let me go ahead and put on my fancy clothes. I didn't mean to smack her. I mean, it was completely on accident. Bribing him is the only way out and you didn't have 5k gold on you? You can't take your gold if you don't have any. You can't extort the poor. The lesson learned, isn't it?
You have the Maker's patience, sir, and though it twists my heart to breaking, I am my husband.
Okay. I think I'm good. Let's talk to this lad who just appeared out of nowhere.
Yes, oh, I know. But well, without that it comes to this shames me beyond measure. File. He can
Yeah, I'm gonna pay a relocation, like, compensation, 100%. Why wouldn't I? That would be crazy. Here you. So good. One day I gotta remember to put on my clothes, but for right now we'll just run around with the robe on. It's okay. Ooh, Fornival.
Are you tired, Master? Do not hesitate to see.
What news, Arisen? Requesting your aid was indeed the proper course. You have done, I pray. Any rarities? Any rarities?
Do I have any rarities that this guy would like me to give to him? I got a brick from your prison system. Have a brick. It's a special brick. You wouldn't believe where I found it. Okay. Fornival's the best guy. You'll help him with his problems every day of the week. What is it a brick of? It is a brick of brick. Only the finest brick. Wait, what quest do I have now? The cipher? Inquire around town. Yes. Yes. We shall do so. Equipment. Let me put on my stuff before I forget and start wandering around naked again. Such a bad habit. Always forgetting to put pants on. It just can't help me. Yeah, the best kind of brick. That's right. The best kind of brick. So quick question for y'all. How do we feel about the chat showing up on the screen in the top right hand corner? I tried to make it really non-obtrusive. I don't really have like a professional situation for it. It's literally just the chat with a small drop back. It's genius. It fades away. It's super subtle. It's just there and then like it goes away.
What do I
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Now you see it.
Script, and I never even learned me letters. Alas, I'm a man of the sword, not the quill. Ask a scrivener or a counterfeiter else.
Okay, the Black Cat's counterfeiter. Oh, that's right. Can't you get like fake copies of like really good items? Like get a counterfeit legendary item kind of thing. I remember that being a situation in this game. It was something like that. I don't remember if there was like a penalty to doing it though. The counterfeits are superior. Oh, really? Well, that's even more curious. Huh. You wouldn't have thought. That guy is the true mastercrafts. One and all. Such a cool idea.
Aye, that's simple enough.
Not because they're actually better, but because you have the knowledge that this counterfeit item is exactly the same as the original, only it's not the original.
As I the rest, like I'm not. I'm sure you'll find all you need. Boy, there. Quite the pretty little item you have there. Why not leave it with me a while? I'll craft.
Wait, what did I want? You can have him forge grapes. What did I want to forge here? Did I have something worth forging? I don't actually remember.
Anytime. I'm sure you'll find them.
You can buy stuff. He has really cool armors, right? He has the nice looking armors. Yes, that's right. I'm remembering now. Some of it is quite expensive. Oh, that's right. But I would be interested in is one of the weapons in here. There's a weapon, I think he has it. It's for a mage. Legion's Might. They automatically revive. It's such a good item. I'm gonna try to get a hold of this when I have the opportunity. Very excited to do so.
I'm sure you'll find any time.
Okay. So why did I come over here? Visit the forger for information on the ancient writing. Search for one privy to the significance of the slate's keywords. Did I not need to make a forgery of the slate? Is that what I needed to do while I was here?
I'm sure you'll find. Why not?
Or was I just, this was just his introduction? I don't know.
I'll not beat round the bush. I'll have the good. I'm sure you'll find all you any.
We'll come back for the slate. I'm just getting an extra just to have. No need to have him copy the slate, but you should, because why not? And why not indeed? I'm with you on it. Imagine having a quest item that's literally identical to the actual quest item. But that's how I think quests in games should work. Imagine that you could just lie about having found, like, oh, you needed 3 boar livers, and you just give them like 2 boar livers and like a chicken liver, and it's like, oh, thank you for the 3 livers. You should be able to lie, basically, is what I'm saying in games. I think that would be cute. Dude just left. In New Game Plus, you keep your inventory. Players will forge all quest items to auto-complete quests. Really? That's clever. That's really smart. Where did this guy go? Huh. Didn't he just... He just went out that door. Maybe I gotta wait till daytime? Is it becoming nighttime, I guess? Well, that was weird. I don't really have an answer for that. Cool. I agree. I absolutely agree that that's a really cool feature. It should have been called Iron Man, because didn't you say it was basically like a timed Iron Man, where it's like you try to beat it as fast as possible, but it's not necessarily like speedrun mode. It's more of like an Iron Man timed run. I think it's a cool idea, though. A very cool idea. Okay, plan of action then. I'm gonna have a rest. Because apparently my quest guy just vanished into the abyss of whatever's outside of Grand Soren, but I'm not allowed to find him out there. Beyond me. How dare NPCs have actual lives and actual, like, needs to get things done. So gross. Huh. Yeah, just doesn't exist. But let's go talk to the black cat. How long was it? Just waiting the one night to get a quest item, or did you have to wait multiple nights? Let's go back and see if we have our item back now. And we can have a duplicate of the slate.
The Duke. Even the... So either the... If he's the sort... I'm sure you'll find out. Not quite done yet. I'm sure...
He needs more time. I can't really pursue that quest until I have that done. So we're gonna find another quest to pursue in the meantime. Maybe we'll go talk to the lad, Mr. Maximilian. Sir Maximilian. And we'll grab the other item. The quest. We gotta do the monster infestation, right? It's literally sprinting forever. I think this is a shortcut. I don't really trust that, but I'm gonna try it. It's not. It's not a shortcut at all. Hold on. It is. We win. I knew it. I knew from the very start that it was going to be a shortcut. I knew from my heart of hearts.
It will be my... The choice is yours. Certainly. We have a horde of... Though the hold is... We must reclaim it, and soon...
If the teleport stones, you throw them in the air, then they just fall.
The safety of the entire duchy. You have my... I've said... It will be... The choice is yours. Certainly.
I also want to investigate a cult.
It will be... The choice is
And
yours.
I want to aid a research team. So I think first, with the water god's altar, seeking salvation, and then a fortress besieged. You can go hunt some goblins. I kind of want to go hunt some goblins. Map. So we got this over here. I think that's where we gotta go. Did I set it as my main quest? I did. Okay. Travel to the Stone of the Southwest and join the Force. We're gonna go do that. We're gonna leave town and go do that. We got our first real quest. I'm excited. Now that we've come here, we've done some skulking in the shadows. We've literally tailed the knight who did absolutely nothing wrong. We'll go ahead and actually go do a quest. I've been spending so much time in town, I like forgot what I was doing. I gotta go challenge a dragon to get my heart back. I can't be sitting out here just, you know, not doing my job. I did do a quest in town. I did. I harassed some poor people into leaving their home. I'm very proud of myself. So how do I get over here? I think I gotta go to the Mountain Way Castle. And then instead of going off south, I gotta head west. I think that's correct. Let's go harass some switch up your vacations so they hit max level to learn more passive augmentations. That's actually a question I should ask real quick. So I have my vocation right now set to sorcerer. should I get my mage vocation maxed out and then go to sorcerer so I have access to all of the passives? Is that a good idea? Should I go back to mage for a little while until I max it out? What do we think? Also, hi. I'll ask that real quick before we go out on our quests. You think so? Because I kind of think so too. It makes sense to me. That way we can get the vocation levels in, access to the cool spells that that class has, and then we'll upgrade up. And then once as a sorcerer, I'll be able to, again, get the better skills. So I'm gonna switch over to the mage vocation real quick.
Have your pick.
It makes sense, right? I mean, does it really matter?
Have your pick. Any you like. Come against.
Yeah, and then I guess let me check my skills because I'm gonna have to rebind my skills.
Have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be today?
So I pretty much have access to these guys here. And then Anodine.
What will it be today? What will it be today?
What will it be today? What will it be today? What will it be today? Yeah, okay. I think picking this up probably is a good idea. That way I just take less damage from falling. It seems wise. Oh, wait, it's an automatic one, right?
What will it be today?
Because it was a like a core skill thing. Okay. Save, and then we'll head out to do a real quest. Gonna go slay some goblins. I'm excited. The first 40 levels really matter. Min-maxing is running warrior into Mystic Knight to get good defensive and magic growth. That's fair. That's fair. And then the load weight. You get better load weight when you run warrior, yeah. Because you get the stat. Yeah, I always wondered with min-maxing, because I know you have like the assassin situation where you like super min-max assassin and you just like destroy the Ur-Dragon. I remember that was a crazy thing too. I'll just have to continually give everything to my pawns. I'm fine turning them into pack mules. That's allowed. Poor goblins. The poor things.
My kind grows better able to serve the more we learn.
That's right. You sure do, bud. You're just beating him up. Yeah, taking out goblins. This is what I was born to do. This is literally like the pinnacle, the peak. Nothing quite gets better than running around harassing poor goblins. That's so mean. So unusual. Give him the burn. You'll never see him coming. Players for a long while thought they had to min-max characters, then another guy showed how min-maxing saves you 30 seconds in a 6-minute fight. That sounds about right. Oh, the magic archer doesn't have very good level up stats. Really? Interesting. That's hilarious because that was what I think my first Dragon's Dogma playthrough was. I just did magic archer for like the majority of my gameplay. And then near the end, I switched over to magic or mystic knight. And I think I eventually went sorcerer, so I think I must have missed out on some good stats. Not that I cared, but I think that's interesting to note. Some more defense rolls than attack. Yeah. That makes sense. But Magic Archer is very fun. I agree. I liked the lock-on, like, homing arrows. It felt really cool. Like, that is 100% one of the cooler experiences I think I've gotten to have in this game. Hit him with the ingle. Yo, put him down. The harpy just kidnapping my poor archer. How dare he? That's so cruel and unusual. Why would you just like take away my party member? There we go. You guys got it figured out. Strength in numbers, Arisen. Strength in numbers. And we can slowly clamber our way back. Also, I was kind of curious. I don't really remember the fast travel stuff that well, but I did notice that I had an item in here where I have the port crystal. I place this down somewhere, right? And then I can use it. That's what I think is correct. Yeah?
I'll soon be lost.
How do I use the like eternal fairy stone thing that I think I obtained? I don't remember. Like, it's not in my items here. Was it in my storage? Or is it because I can't use them because I haven't placed it yet? Okay, map. Where do I go from here? I think I need to go this way. Right? I think there's a path over here. Or do I need to get down there? Ugh. Figure it out. There is a path down there, but I don't know if I'll survive this. So I guess I have to go down the long way? I gotta get around and then down. Okay. That's not too bad. You can place up to 7 portals, and Grand Soren has a built-in teleport. Let's take a look at that real quick as an idea. Grand Soren. How do you access the fairy stones? I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll just walk around the old-fashioned way for now. We'll worry about it later. How's it going, Death? Did I even pick up that item? Okay, we got it. Yeah, we're good. The pawns will have to just figure it out on their own. They're just gonna have to deal. Yes, yes, yes. We can come on through here, and we can go up further into the little waterfall area. Maybe it's just still in my drawer. Because I think don't you get access to like the Eternal Fairy Stone with the DLC stuff? I'll figure it out. The Man Swallowing Falls. I think this is where I want to be. I could just be wrong. I can kill these bats in one hit. That means I should probably be okay. There can't be anything too crazy in here if I can kill the bats in one hit, right? Probably, yeah, it's probably in the bank. I don't think I ever got it out of the bank. So that must be where it's at. That's where I'm putting my money on it. Ooh. Some nice plants. Take that, rat. Take that. Do you think I needed the slate to come down here? I'm gonna ask a question. Is this the one where you need the slate? Have I skipped ahead on a quest? Is this the water god's altar place? I'm having like weird things happen in my brain. Wolves hunt in packs. It's true. I've seen it with my own eyes. Ah, I gotta go back for the slab. No! That's fine. You know what? I'll put down the port crystal right outside of here. And we'll just sort of have to live with it. I didn't realize this was the place I was finding. I thought I was going somewhere else. No pun intended. That's a lie. It is completely intended, isn't it? Ah, I'm frustrated. I hate having previous knowledge and just like not like wanting to optimize just a little bit. Okay. Items. Tools. Use the port crystal. Okay. We'll come back here to do that. I know where that's at now. Now let's take a look at the map together real quick. So, did I need to go even further south and then across? Or did I need to go like north and then down? How do I get to this location over here? I don't honestly remember. I'm having trouble. I don't fully remember. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a fairy stone from the nearest inn. I think I'll head south. Because the encampment has a bank. I think. We can kill some goblins on the way. Oh man. It's nice just going for a walk out here. It's in a little weird canyon place. What's going on over here? Give him some fire. That'll teach him. Kind of makes you miss it. It's a good game. It's a good game worth missing, right? You know, it's really awkward because like modern games, and I think Elden Ring is a good example of how I mean, I feel like a lot of modern games, there's something about them being like a complete experience. Like, I feel as though like games like these have a certain charm to them that a lot of modern games don't really have like in the same way. Like, I don't think that I would play Elden Ring repeatedly over and over, but it's something I might come back to at some point. I feel like it's one of the first games in a while that has that same appeal to me that like Dragon's Dogma, for example, here does. Where there's that idea of replayability, but in the sense of variability. Let me put my lantern away. You either go west from the fork in the road, past the encampment, or a bit of the northwest of Grand Thorn is a cave with some ogres in it that lets you cut through the continent. Oh, that's right. I think you're absolutely right. Elden Ring is the most complete vanilla Souls game since Dark Souls 1. I mean, I would go out on a limb here and say it's not just like in terms of being like a complete Souls game, but just being a complete experience like at all, like for any game. I feel like games nowadays, there's so much focus on giving like a single meal rather than like a full course meal. It's like, here's a single course of the meal. And Elden Ring was like, hey, here's the 7-course meal. Enjoy your dessert at the end even. That's one of the hard things that I've experienced in the gaming world. It makes it really hard for me to want to play games, you know, to bring my time into a game. Is that there's just so much yeah, and that's the other part of it, Nick Reezy. It's like there's so much burnout as well with the way that games are played and advertised and experienced nowadays. I feel like it actually plays into exactly the same thing I mean, where it's really challenging for me to want to play games when you have like one really good game and it's like a complete experience. You experience it and then everybody wants to only experience that for like a month. That's really hard for me, I'm finding. I don't know how that is for everybody, but I definitely seem to have a bit of a struggle with it, I'm noticing these days. Like going into Elden Ring, I from the get-go knew that it wasn't something I'm gonna do forever. Like, I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna enjoy it, I'm gonna move on from it. I probably will do some PvP streams. Probably next week I'll do 1 or 2. Just because I still do want to play it. I still want to have some fun with it. But I wanted to do something different as well. And that's why I was like, Dragon's Dogma, it hits all of the same like notes that I want. And it does it in a really good way. While being its own unique flavor. Its own unique experience. And yeah, Monster Hunter Rise, I agree, Lance. I think it's good, but it definitely didn't have the same vibe as Worlds. I do think you're absolutely correct in that. I noticed the same thing. Just completely ambushed here by bandits. Give them the orbs. Ponder these. Ponder these orbs. I'm lucky, he said. He's not wrong. I just had a dragon eat my heart. Yeah, lucky. Hey, Reapy. Elden Ring for you is severely gimped by the reuse of the Souls formula. I can kind of understand how you mean. Or if it feels like you're constantly having the same experience again and again, and like you said, like it's a solved formula, right? It's like you know the kind of experience you're about to have, and then you have that exact experience, and you're like, that was neat. Like, I could kind of see where you're coming from with that. Let's get to the encampment and we'll rest up and then we'll head back north to the forest here. They've reused the same leveling and upgrade system for 6 games. That is pretty much the case, yeah. I think what I will say is I do think Elden Ring kind of is the first departure from the more basic world structure. I do think that they took the idea of an open world game and actually did it in a really good way. There's a lot of things that definitely are not a good idea, but they did it anyways. But Elden Ring so far seems to me like it's kind of the peak of what that formula looks like. Like, I want to see kind of a return to more like RPG elements, kind of like, again, game I'm playing right now. I really would like to see that. I like the sort of making a character and then running around with RPG elements. I find it very fun. You don't really like the Souls formula compared to a lot of other stuff. I think that's reasonable. I think I'm gonna throw Combustion on here, and then we'll keep Frazzle on the secondary.
What will it be to have your pick? Come again soon. We can have your pick.
Manage stored items, withdraw. Tools? The Eternal Fairy Stone. That's what I was here looking for. That's right. I was like, it's in there somewhere, I'm sure of it.
What will it be today?
Okay. I got some stuff we can toss in here to save some inventory space too while I'm at it. My prisoner's rags from when I got taken to jail against my will. I don't know many people who would like willingly run into jail though. That's kind of a
Come again soon.
something for the old speedrunners. They'll figure out a reason to do it. I think it's alright, but it kind of holds games back. Yeah. You decided to look at your old Xbox character on this and saw you had 39 online version of your Ur-Dragon kills. Yeah, the Ur-Dragon was like the proper... Like, I want to see more games have that sort of asynchronous raid boss kind of vibe. I think it's really cool. I thought that was one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time. Just that idea that like everybody in the world is like working together to kill a boss. Even if it's not actually how it works. Like, there's that impression of it, right? Dragon's Dogma feels like it's more involved with how your build affects your playstyle. I'd agree with that. I would agree with that. I think you're kind of, instead of having a character... I feel like the way like Elden Ring and the Souls games work out is that your weapon decides how you play. Not your character has a reason for using a weapon that determines how you play. Like, you're not really class-based, you're more itemized, right? I think that might be, for me at least, one of the reasons that I struggle a little bit. Like, in the comparison. I feel like in Elden Ring, like, the spells you use aren't really your character, it's like itemization. So it feels like you don't really have an identity as far as a character goes. You just kind of have the ability to use whatever you want, which in its own right is not necessarily a bad thing, but it is a little bit more shallow in regards to your character's identity. I think that that would be fair to say. Pack will take you to the west side of Grancis eventually, and Witchwood to the south. Okay. Yeah, because I think I want to head over towards this area eventually, but I think exploring this way could be fine. Even though I didn't do the quest for the Witchwood initially, I think I could still head that way to get some experience. You know, they played before, the first thing they do is to a boulder is throw a pawn at it. Right? It's so true, though.
Why have you come here? Bloody hell!
I think it'd be better if the things that you could use were more distinct, similar to something like Monster Hunter or Nioh, where the weapons have wildly different playstyles. I think it could be pretty interesting to see something like that, for sure. I still think having class identities should be more important when it comes to like RPGs. And that's why like this game is awesome to me, because you have that class identity. I like the more old-fashioned RPG styles though, where it's like not about like, are you gonna be a zippy boy, use daggers, or are you gonna use, you know, a giant hammer? I kind of like the idea of being like a warrior who uses a giant weapon, or a fighter who uses a nice two-handed weapon. I like the identity of it. I think it's cool. Like, even just playing as a sorcerer here, I feel like I have a class identity. Yeah, Outward approaches things in a way you've never really seen in RPGs. There's no leveling up. That is actually pretty unique, just that alone. Leveling up has been a long-standing tradition.
Why have you come?
Wasn't there a game, an MMO? Was it EverQuest? Was it EverQuest that where you basically had like a whole bunch of skills you leveled up? It was something like that. But I think you also had like levels too. But yeah, the idea that you have to leave your comfort zone to get stronger and learn new skills is really cool.
Why have you come here?
Why have you come here? You're never gonna stop defending Breath of the Wild's weapon break system? We'll forever disagree on that, Mystical Tom, because that's the one reason I could not play that game. I tried. I think if the weapons were more interesting, I might have enjoyed it more. Or at least if they could be repaired. But I definitely did not like it. Yeah. And like, you're absolutely right. I don't think it's necessarily because you like it or not. Doesn't make it bad. But it definitely made it very unappealing to me. Because I like, there's a thing that it sounds really silly, but in Minecraft, let's say you have a weapon, right? Or you have like a diamond sword. If your diamond sword gets to really low durability, you can actually, it breaks, or you can choose to repair it. I liked durability the way that Minecraft handled it. And that's the stupidest thing I think I've said in a while. I think that system actually makes sense. And I know they didn't originally have them, but I think just in general, it's a really good style of approaching the durability issue. Most people still don't know that it has repairing now. But yeah, Reapy, I'm really curious to try Outward. I'm really curious to try it because it sounds very immersive in the sense of you have a character and you sort of, your character builds the way you learn and play. It's not just a matter of it automatically, you know, being strong. You're like, you don't just magically know how to cast Fireball level 2. You gotta go use fireballs a bunch and then get better at casting fireballs. Which I like that. Just got one shot by that guy. I just got slapped. Ow. Ow. Ouch. That hurt. I know, the retry on easy mode is so rude. Okay. Let's try using my did I get the item out? Hold on. My fairy stone. I can go down here to Cassardis, Grand Soren, and then this area. Okay. And when you unlock mana, you permanently give up health and stamina to gain mana. That's a cool balance. I like that. A cool balancing mechanic is nice. Let's figure out this quest real quick. I think I gotta go talk to somebody in town. But I'm gonna have a rest first at the inn. But then I gotta go up to the church. Okay. I know my plan now. So we're gonna go have another rest. We'll stop by the Black Cat and we'll grab the slate. And then we're gonna go up to the church to talk to the church lad. Yeah, West Grances, don't play around. That hurt. just getting slapped. Ouch. That's a really cool system though, Reapy. I like that. You can allocate how much mana you have in relation to health and stamina. That's neat. I would 100% be one of those people running around with like no health and stamina and just be like a mana wizard. I would do that.
So, I'm sure you'll find. Here we.
An ancient slate. Yes. Very good. I should buy like a couple skeleton keys, just a cheeky little skeleton key. Why not? Got some new stuff actually. What's this? Is this actually new or is it a lie? It's a lie. Okay. I have acquired the slate. Let's go talk to the church lad. The strongest wizards in Outward just never sleep. That's hilarious. So your magic related stuff gets stronger in relation to how tired you are. That's the most insane thing I think I've ever heard. You literally just have insomnia, like an insomnia mancer. You can be a coffee lock. That's hilarious. What an eldritch horror vibe that is. The more tired you get, the more you slip into the dream realm. Oh, that's how you use levitate. I forgot about that. I just tried to double jump for some reason.
Well met, good Arisen. 'Tis a heartening boon to have your assistance in our endeavors. I will not keep you long, for the survey party has already set out from Gran Soren. They walk south to the ruins of the falls near the encampment. I know not what dangers await them. Pray fly now to their side.
Okay. The falls near the Way Castle. Okay, so I did end up going a little bit ahead of myself there with that quest. I should have talked to this lad first. There's a skill line you can get that further synergizes with this. It's a skill that increases elemental damage in relation to your tiredness, so just never sleeping is a thing. That's interesting. That's actually really interesting. What a weird idea. You love to see it. That's pretty neat. Yeah, it's an extremely weird, unique game. It sounds like it. It really does. Okay. I think I'm gonna take this port crystal for now.
Oh, make her be good. Are you the Arisen, sir? I've seen no sign of Brother Jean. I dearly wish I could run to his aid, but as you've seen, I am the Faith's greatest craven. I beseech you, sir, find Jean within and see him safe.
Yeah, Nakrizi, I've learned how to use Town Portal. I've learned how to use a Scroll of Return. I've leveled up. What a cool idea, though. Anyone else? Any other bats? I got your number right here. Give him the old slap. Give him the hurt. Okay. I now have the slate. We're gonna go rescue Jean. Mr. Picard. Jean-Luc. Last time we came in here, there were some angry skeletons. Did you say something, Arisen? I don't like it when my pawn talks. They scare me. That deep orc voice. Okay, there's a secret door here. A lever that we must obtain. Isn't this a place with where the brine will get you to if you go into the water? Ooh, a thing called Thunderclap. I think that was a staff. Yes, it is. I'll wield that. Why not? Thunderclap. You give him the lightning zap. Combustion, go! Honestly though, if you find a game where it feels like you're constantly like finding yourself in bad situations, I think that just means it's a difficult game, and that's not a bad thing at all. I think that's a positive thing. Combustion. Combustion. Oh, I'm tired. I need a break. Combustion. Oh man. Yeah, if you get a quest and outward and an NPC tells you they need it done quickly, they mean it. That's scary. I mean, that's pretty much how I approach most games. Where I don't like look at something and go, oh, this is urgent. I guess I just won't do it. I try my best to like do quests relatively recent, like when I actually get there. But I find in a lot of games, you just kind of go, I guess I'll just, I don't know, do everything in a weird order and not worry about the quest timings, and it will be fine because it will just always be there. But when you actually get a quest and it's like you can fail it, I actually like that because it gives you a sense of urgency. And there is something to be said about that, I think. I think too often we get put into a position where in games we have too much leisure to complete every single quest, and we end up in a weird way, because if you actually are able to fail quests, it means you have a different experience every time, and you actually have priorities. You have to think about what you're gonna do and how you're gonna do it. And if you talk to an NPC, you take it more seriously. I like that. I think that's a good quality for an RPG to have. A little sense of urgency is never a bad thing. I'm gonna climb this tiny little ladder here. Yeah, exactly, Reapy, exactly. Until you've done a lot of your exploration and you've gotten the lay of the land. Not the size of the ladder, it's how you climb it. Well, you know what? I can't argue with that. I think that's pretty accurate. We can't all climb ladders the same though. Let's do a nice high 11. Get the big lightning out here. Hey there, Dupkin Viking. We just started playing Outward, got around 10 hours. Nice, nice. Zip zap. Ah, he fell into the water. What the heck is Magnir doing? What am I doing? Just gonna try to grab him to throw him off the edge and he just gets sent. Oh gosh. Can I... Where do I go from here again? I think I come down this way. There's a little staircase over here. That a way up? Or do I gotta get to the other side? Something Hour does you've never seen a game do is your current position is not displayed on the map. I have seen that in a couple games. I can't recall which it is, but I really like that as well. I'll admit, I really like trying to figure out where you are in the worlds. I think that's a really cool element. Navigation is a really neat thing. Not a lot of games play around with that idea of having to navigate because they see it as like a what do you call it, like a bit of a hassle. Some players don't like the hassle of it, but I actually quite enjoy it. I like it as an idea. Poor guy. Slaying like a belly flop. Oh, what's that? There's just a giant lizard on the ceiling? Hi, Cabestian. Gonna hit him with the lightning next. You just need to get better skills and set out further. The word outward is honestly the best way to describe the game. Very good. No, I mean honestly, like I said, I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued. I would like to take a peek at it sometime and get a feel for it. We're taking him on. A giant cyclops going down. Hit him with the combustion. More combustion. We need more. He's not on fire enough. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's like I'm about to get slapped. Light him back on fire. This music is great. I like the little guitar bits especially that sneak in there. It's so good. Gonna go warrior monk. How much money should you save up before you leave the start area? The fact that you even have to save up money to leave the starting area is great. Alright, he's about to go down. His eyeball popped out. Oh, isn't it a thing where they like turn to dust? They like just start disintegrating and it's really gross? Yes. Yes. Disintegrate King. Is there anything in the back? Whatever happened to Jean? Do you think it had to do with that circle area over here? Was that a body that I was supposed to pay attention to? I think this is the quest. This is Jean. That's right. Poor Jean. What loot did I get from that? I got some armor. Did we get anything cool? I guess I could equip a light outfit. Why not? Ooh, what do these do? That heightens resistance to ice and thunder. Those are neat. I don't really need them right now, though. I think we're doing all right on resistances. You spent so much time making sure your pawn had good inclinations. Lance, if you don't do that, it's a disservice to your pawn. Making sure your pawn is smart and knows what to do is just it's an important part of the process. It's important for your pawn to be smart. It helps everyone. You don't want your pawn going out into the world and like making a fool of themselves and like hurting somebody's gameplay. You want to make sure that they're knowledgeable. Oh my gosh, I just got slapped. Yep. What item do you eat to get your maximum health back? Or is that only from resting? No, it's like from eating herbs and stuff. Okay. That's right. I'm remembering. You eat the grass. You bought that dude's potions, then you downloaded a trainer and set them to how you wanted them. That's great. When you get to 30, Grandma gonna be on point. Awesome. And when I get to level 30, I'm gonna go look around and see if I can grab some pawns. Level 30 is like a good one. We'll go acquire the battle granny. Oh yeah, I don't know. Ooh, that was a good combustion. Give him the ingle. So next time, sounds good. Oh man, we're getting all the good stuff out here. It's a mandrake. Not every day you find some mandrake just lying around on the ground.
The stench of feast only grows as we press deeper in.
So much stuff on the ground. So much stuff. I can't help myself. This is like, I was born to pick up random stuff off the ground. I was basically like a vacuum cleaner in a past life. I'm very confident in that. And then this switch here lowers the water. It works. Okay. So I think I come back up here. And there should be a way down over this way now, yeah. Get the good passives from each class. So you get decently strong, switch to hard mode to reset. And the money drops are insane. Is that the case? I guess you get to hard mode, right? Things drop more money because it's like rewarding you for playing on hard mode. That's cool. I think I'm on hard mode as is. How do you know? Options, gameplay. Oh, I'm on normal mode. I'm normal. This is where I wanted to be, is down here. Okay. Have to beat it once to get the hard mode? Okay. Combo. Delicious corner loot. An altar slate? I am so over encumbered. By what? All of this material, I bet. Here you go, Pastafaria. Carry all of this. What else? Oh, the altar slate is very heavy. I see. Ah. That did not help the weight situation, did it? I have a lot of armor too, it looks like. Okay. That should help with my weight situation for now. Just so I'm not completely over cucumbered. The water's bottom. I think that's lightning elementals or something, right? Can I hit this energy? Oh, I can. Ah! It tried to grab me. It tried to steal me. I don't know what just happened, but I think we killed the floaty blue orbs. Oh. Always to throw out a good old combustion. Will save you the day. Enemies can't hurt you if they're on the ground. It's proof. Not proof, it's proven. Oh, it's so good. Throw them all into the air. Most difficult part of hard difficulty in Dogma is that people tend to overlook. The Cyclops killing you in one hit, or is the enemies, especially big ones, are much harder to stagger? Oh, that would be a pretty big deal, yeah. That absolutely would be a pretty big deal. They're going to spend more time up, running around, swinging. They're not just going to be constantly put to the ground. Yeah. That would make a very complicated situation. Oh god, it's one of these. Oh, he's actually quite weak. Woo. It's a little miniature Cyclops. He was guarding a whole bunch of herbs. Delicious herbs. What's that?
Lucky is the pawn able to fight at the Arisen side. I am thankful.
Good, you better be. Is that another altar slate? Hold on. How many of these are there? Like the second one. There's like 4? Jeez.
If the party needs adjusting, adjust it.
You gave one to each pawn? I might have to. Let's give all of them to Pastafaria, the ultimate pawn. Oh, I know where we are. We're up at the top area now. So that means I can come over here. There was this area down this way now. Oh, I've been here. Okay. Well, I've only found 2 of the slates. I wonder where the other ones might be. Maybe I just missed a couple rooms. Yeah. I missed a couple rooms. Oh god, I'm gonna have to look around for a while here. So there should be one more. I suspect it's here. Pastafario shall hold all 4 slates. Okay. I think that's everything down here. I think I got it all. So in that case, we're gonna head back out and talk to the brother and let him know that Jean had a bit of an accident. It was unavoidable. I'm the one who did something to him. I didn't. I promise. It wasn't me. Wait, what was this? Heightens resistance to poison. Oh, okay. I don't think I need that right now, but it's good to know we have it if I ever do. Put healing spring potions in everyone's inventory. Then get mad when they chug it every second. How is an AI or like an NPC supposed to know like what a dire situation looks like? They're just like, what's the most powerful healing item in my inventory? Start with that and work your way down. Hello, mister.
Plants growing. Jean dead?
That's right. He's dead.
I see.
He sees. I see, said the blind man.
I do not wish his death to be in vain, sir. I will do all I can. Please, might you survey these ruins in his stead, Arisen, that he may know some small comfort in seeing his work.
Arisen, we're covered in water.
I ask your aid, sir. Sites such as these often house engraved slates, and some have held revelations of vast importance. If you see any within, pray, bring them to me. Oft times,
Meanwhile, he's knee deep in water crossing a river.
you retrieve every piece of the whole.
You keep drying off while you're crossing a river.
Some have held revelations of oft times age will splinter.
I think I have to get it out of the inventory of my pawn, don't I? All right, let's try to make some room. A treatise on magic infused with the power of ice? Oh god. Oh, that was neat. I'm glad I didn't kill this guy on accident. That could have been bad. Alright, hang on to that Pastafaria. Hang on to this. Hang on to that. I'll give you these to hang on to. You've never figured out a consistently good use for the consumable spell items, aside from the really big ones. I think that's kind of what it ends up coming out to, though, right? Where it's never going to be, like, ideal under most circumstances to use that stuff. But if you're doing pure melee, yeah, like, that might be an opportunity. Like, if you know that there's a spell that could disable something, it could be worth using. Okay. I've obtained the slates. Wait a minute, did I not get all of them? Are there more slates that I missed? Hold on. Quests. I need a 5th one. No! I've been lied to. Alright, have fun, over-encumbered Pastafaria.
They're well heavy. Best we went in light as we can manage.
Gotta go back in. We gotta go try to find the missing slate. Is it on the map for us? Oh, that's nice. This should be a very quick survey for the final slate. Stefan. Yeah, trying to find the perfect moment to use the consumable item. The classic. Whoop. Risky. That should be the 5th and final. It is. Killing the griffin on the first encounter in this game. It's really fun. Yeah. Isn't there like, there's a couple enemies that I fought that are like that, where you're like, this is sick. It's so dark out here. Holy cow.
Sights such as the some of time. Yes.
The slate is joined together.
I will not rest until its meaning is deciphered, sir. The faith will see it done.
Oh, nice. Now we get a cart.
You have my thanks, Arisen. I shall break the sad news of Brother Jean's sacrifice to Father Jeffrey myself.
Yeah, this guy's not going to carry all 5 on his own like I had to. How dare
By
you?
us well, as the Father shall hear. Pray, do not let it weigh upon your heart. Go and tell Sir Maximilian of our success.
All right, we've accomplished. Let's go back to town and rest and sell and put some stuff away, because holy cow, we are running pretty heavy right now. What level am I? 19. That's pretty good. About rank 5 on mage. Putting in the time. We're gonna get our vocation up to 10. Hopefully switch back over to sorcerer, get that up to 10. Get some pretty cool spells. Now that'll be pretty exciting.
Have your pick. What will it be today?
All right, materials. We'll start here. 'Cause, oh my gosh, we got so much stuff. I think we sell the priceless artifact, right? That's like a selling item. I don't think it's used for crafting. You just get money from selling it. Let's see, what do we have? Dragon's Dogma Online. Is that what we're talking about? The DDO. Is a mere programming oversight than an intentional design choice. Very good. Community revival projects with functioning private servers. That would be an interesting situation. There's a lot of games out there that have like that private server vibe, and I'm always curious about it, but it's always that weird, awkward gray area where you're like, is it normal? Is it normal? Is it allowed? Is it vibe all right? It's tricky to know.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like.
I just feel like it's that weird gray area where it's like,
What will it be today?
I used to be into that stuff, but I don't really like where I am now with what I know now. I'm like, it's kind of interesting. What other spells do I have now? I don't think Bronzehide was ever one I liked to use. I know Combustion and High Combustion were. And I don't think these are good spells for me. Because these are like AoEs around me, and then Grapnel, you bind the foe for a time. It's better for like a pawn to do that while I cast an actual spell. That's what I'm remembering at least. Ooh, we got the upgraded Holy Affinity though. That's nice. That's very happy times. And then, of course, the focused bolts conjure spheres of magical energy around the user to attack encroaching foes. Are these good? I don't know if these were good for the pawn or not. What do you guys think about focused bolt or magic agent here? Were these good for pawns or just for like the player character? Because these are the ones where they have the hold it down and then it shoots out. I don't remember magic agent. I don't remember using this. I probably did, but I can't remember. You would not get them on pawn? I feel like I wouldn't, right? Because I feel like they would just take up cast time for better things. And yeah, exactly. Like if they're bad at using it, it's even worse. It's even more concerning. Okay, that's good. Then I feel comfortable making that decision then. Focused bolt on the player. I remember I'm pretty confident at one point when I played this last, I did a sorcerer setup where I had holy like affinity, and then I had the charge bolt, and that's what I basically shotgunned down bosses with. I remember it was something like that. It was pretty wild. It was like 5 years ago, so I might be wrong, but that sounds like what I used to do. Like, I'm slowly recalling it.
Unwanted possessions and other
It's Stefan. This is the guy you guys were talking about earlier.
I had hope.
He wants the ultimate tome. Man, castle towns would be so fun to like imagine being like a parkour person, a free runner, running around doing parkour in a castle town. Every fall is literally like
You have my thanks, sir. Terrible
bricks
thing
and
will happen to
stone, but like
the fate that fear a day.
it would be pretty cool. No matter what, roll up the stairs and into a corner. Yep. All day, every day. No end to it.
The choice is yours. Of course, give the.
Speaking of rolling upstairs, it always comes to mind for me is like in the old Zelda games where you go to roll up the stairs and you just hit your head. Ugh. You get the bonk.
'Twas a worthy experience, and you'll have more of the Duke's trust for it. 'Twas a worthy experience, and you'll have more of the Duke's trust for it.
Grandstone's pretty high up there as a fantasy cities are concerned. You would live here. I think it's a really good representation of what like a castle town might look like. Because you have some like larger mansions for like the aristocrats and people. You have the castle, which is pretty fancy. But then you come down here to kind of like the little farm area. Like this is a really cool thing because this is literally what you would do. You would have like a little farm field in your walls, and you would have like a food source in here. Like that makes sense because you want to secure your food. Like generally speaking, this is a pretty like beefy little castle, but it even has like the sectioned off areas. The ramparts go quite along the ways. They got good crenellations. I don't think they have any matriculations, but the crenellations are really well done. And then they have the gates, which of course, if someone were to invade, break in here, you close off the next set of gates. You have defensive lines. Overall, it's really good. I agree. Just design-wise, very reflective of a good castle situation. What quest am I on now? Oh, the cults? Do I want to do the cults? Wait. Ciphered. I don't honestly have a marker for where this guy could be. I don't know where he is. I think he's supposed to be in town, maybe at night. You wish there were more towns and settlements in the game, but you kind of get why there aren't. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, it makes sense. It's like fair enough. Especially for like a game 10 years old now. Like 10 years ago, like the fact that the game is as large as it is kind of really impressive considering. Like the fact that they could have put this much time and effort into a town 10 years ago is incredible. Because it doesn't seem like that long ago, but relatively it's nuts. Absolutely crazy. If you town of goblins that don't attack you purely out of fear. I guess I could do an escort quest. That would be gross.
Me, I, the master works.
Yeah, we got new stuff. Ooh. What new outfits do we got? I always liked the ebon neck wrap. I always thought it looked nice. I should buy one.
The master works.
Okay. Ah, greetings. I have no idea where this guy is.
I see you're hard at work. Truly, even in, as long as that makes tis work.
Hmm. In a wake stone and give it to Austin. That's something we gotta take a look at still. I would like to do this one. I just don't know how to get there very well. I think I gotta go north and then west to get to the this area. Goblins have seized the stone of the southwest. Hmm. The gear progression in Dogma is super linear in a way that you're not a huge fan of. Like the new sword is objectively better than the old sword. Yeah. I think that's one of those things where you can't really help it. Like for an older game designs, like the idea of side grades, I mean, wasn't like a super prevalent concept even. It didn't really come up very often. Like the idea was that you're getting stronger, you're getting better items, and then that's your progression, right? I don't really think side grades were as common of a thing. It's like going from Ingle to high Ingle, and then like Combustion to high Combustion. But yeah, exactly. You just get progressively better versions of your sword. One thing I would like to see more of in games is like, let's say you have a Staff of Lightning. This is something World of Warcraft did for the Legion expansion, where they had the legendary weapons. And the legendary weapons basically evolved with you, and you got to treat your weapon kind of like its own unique thing. Like it had its own like talent tree. I really liked that system.
Business. A stone to recall the stones. Strange. It may come to naught.
I would like to see more of that personally. You hate that system? Yeah? It's interesting. Obviously not everybody has to like the same things. That's what makes life fun. But I know a lot of people didn't like it. I particularly did though. I just mean in the sense of if you could take any weapon and imagine like you had a blacksmithing mechanic. So for example, you could take a weapon and put a lot of time into a lower grade weapon and have it be viable in the late game. That's more so what I mean that I would like to see.
They're more like that. Take all the time.
Where it's that idea of like, let's say you want to use a really bad weapon. You can still start out with a bad weapon, but you can refine it and turn it into a good weapon for late game. I think that's more of how I mean. That's more of how I would like to see. That way you have a mechanic there that basically lets you keep a weapon you like. Or if you want to go farm all of the cool weapons, you can do that as well. It doesn't invalidate either system, but it just creates a way to keep items relevant into the later game. I don't know how power creep would be managed with that. I'm not a game developer. But considering the way the games are very gear dependent, I just like the option, I think. Because then you can have unique weapons where it's like, oh, this weapon, like Elden Ring is a good example. Oh, this weapon here has a really cool weapon art. There you go. It has a special effect that's unique to it. And then of course you like that, and then you can keep it for the rest of the game. Or a certain benefit, like it does a magical fire enchants. I like that stuff. What do these do? I'm gonna grab a second set of nails. Anything good in here? Hmm. Can buy these. Some bandit stalkers is a tempting choice. I don't think those look too bad. Change equipment. Sorry, I'm like just doing like fashion shopping real quick. Can't help myself. That'll be good. Okay. And my hat's still the best one for now. That's good. Let's see, what did you say there? The Elden Ring unfortunately dropped the ball really hard on stuff relating to weapon design and balance. The best weapon for a sorcerer in Elden Ring is just a Carrion Slicer. It's actually true. Carrion Slicer is so strong as a spell. It's crazy. Yeah. Literally, it's weird because Elden Ring wants you to be a hybrid build, but at the same time, doesn't. It's the weirdest feeling. Like when I was playing Elden Ring and I started off like it tries to say that you could be a purist build, but you're not supposed to because it's not necessarily the best thing. Like there's so much better options. It's like not that it's impossible, but it's just not as strong, like relatively speaking. There's a lot of things like that in Elden Ring where you're like, it's a cool idea, but it doesn't work. Most of the weapon arts, like in PvP, are a good example of that. In PvE, a lot of them don't really do anything either. I had a big struggle with that, where I'm like, I just want the weapon art to do the thing and do good damage and be equivalent as a side grade, but no. Like, there's objectively just better weapon arts than others. Like, there's no reason to use many of them. Okay. They just went, this is cool. It's the rule of cool. the classic age-old thing with especially RPGs, especially FromSoft. They have a rule of cool that they 100% will abide by. They love the rule of cool. They absolutely adore it.
There's a freight convoy not far from here. Come, we'll join them.
Oh no. We'll save him. It's on fire. Save the cow. Oh my god. That just blew up everything.
The beast? We're too few! Fall back, all of you!
I don't think I got close enough to get the full effect of that combustion. Let's try again. Yeah, doing the combustion damage. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, there's just like two goblins just running for their lives. Nope. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going, little guy? Well, that was fun. What was I doing again? Fortress besieged. It's so far away. I don't know how to get there. Let's think about this again. So I could go up north, head west, and then head through the cavern or the cave that takes me here. So I think I'm gonna do it that way. And do not chase the flying enemy on foot. Exactly. It's always tempting, but...
'Tis fastest to cut through the quarry, master.
Pastafaria, you take us the right direction. The ultimate knowledgeable pawn. Pastafaria has the knowledge of my previous pawns live. Life. There's the word I'm looking for.
Turn out your pockets and be quick about it.
Dude, you don't want to do that. I tried to tell him. I tried to tell him. We just gotta follow the road up to the northwest a little bit here. We were just having like a secret hideout party in there. Holy cow. Oh, I love the AoEs. That feels so good. Combustion is great. Stabbed me. Holy cow. I love when the pawn grabs him and just like holds him so we can get good attacks in. I think that's hilarious. Honestly, Rupee Soul, I think the one thing with Elden Ring is that if you really want to do like the strongest build, what you do is you get like a dual wielding katanas. You power stance like katanas. You have one with bleed and one with frostbite. And you basically just chunk massive amounts of percentage damage off of HP bars. Like, I think that's literally the strongest way to do it. Or you go for like the full bleed setup with like the dual naginatas. And you just like pop things like balloons filled with blood. It's horrible. There's basically no reason to do anything other than like a crazy bleed build, other than preference and flavor. Bleed is definitely king. Yeah. The frostbite's nice just because you get that 30% extra damage too, which is really spicy. You get the debuff. So at like really high levels, you get more of that damage. But the bleed itself is percentile, so you do so much extra damage. It's almost worth just having 2 bleed. Probably more worth it. I think the quarry is over this way. Cool. Oh, is it a cult that could see the additional bleed from the arcane stat? I didn't know that. Don't do it, Cal. Shouldn't have done that. Yeah, this looks like a quarry. I think we found the right place. You can tell it's a quarry because there's a lot of stone blocks out here.
Oh, hello. As you can like tell from the look of me, I'm at my wit's end.
Is he?
I've needed to travel south through this mine, but the accursed gate won't budge. Despite the dangers, I came this way hoping to shorten my journey. Some shortcut, eh? 'Tis a fine waste of time if the gate cannot be lowered. Do you mean that? You'll see it open? Aye. But are you so certain you can make it so? You do seem a strong enough sort, I'll warrant.
Indeed, small peasant man guy. I am indeed a strong sort. Warrants or not, I don't need you to get a warrant. I have plenty of my own already, thank you. The number of viable options is really good. Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, literally in FromSoft games, you could beat an enemy with like a ladle. Like Dark Souls 2 ladle runs was like an actual thing. Like no questions asked, you could literally just run around with a ladle and beat bosses. And the ladle actually was kind of good. That's the funny part.
Combat needn't be grueling, Arisen.
Did you say something,
The
Arisen?
party needs adjustment. Adjust it.
It looks like an item you can pick up, but I don't think it is. You really wanted to chat, but you're multitasking? Oh, the struggles of modern day multitasking life. You can't escape it. I think this area over here is where the gate is low, or yeah. This is the gate that we need to have lowered. But I don't think that's where we go through first, is it? Don't we go through this way first? It's so hard to remember the weird ins and outs of a mine, of a quarry I haven't been in over 5 years. Yeah, this is the right way. There's angry people in here. Give him the bolt. Ponder these orbs. Alright, that's enough of that. We can hit him with the old Ingle. We'll give him the urt. Oh, it's just a thing of wood. Oh.
Keep moving.
What do you mean keep moving, dude? The audacity of that lad. Didn't even pull his staff out to try to fight. He was just like, keep moving. As all of my pawns sat there and just started sizing him up and squaring up. You're alt tabbed and siphon. It's like, yo, where you at? Get moving. You're like, okay, okay. So funny. That's honestly how I get in some games. I have a bad habit. I'm one of those people who will like play like Dota 2 and I'll sit there and I'll be playing Dota and I'll just alt tab and then they're like, what are you doing? Why are you not moving? No reason. No reason. Alright. Is this the right way? Yes, this is the way with the trolls. Or the little mini giants. The tiny giants? I don't know. Give him the angle. And to start off with the Levin, a high Levin. Give him the zap. Combustion. Oh. Ah! They're just as scary as I remember. Oh my god. Straight up drop kicked Pastafaria like it was nobody's business. Ah! No, thank you. Pastafaria, relax. Pastafaria, I said relax. What are you doing? Hopping around in a tiny little mine shaft with a troll. Woo. What a way of life. You can go in angry mode. You're gonna make it through this Pastafaria, I promise. Ho, 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 ho. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Oh, I got. I got. They're wild creatures. The ogres are wild, wild creatures. This isn't where I wanted to load from. What? Didn't it save on the thing? Why did it take me here? What just happened? What do I do? Then I do this. Then I have to like reload and then continue. I don't remember. I always forget. It literally said it was saving when I stepped on that button. So I gotta see if I can just load back in. It's so confusing. Yeah, it's really awkward. Like, here we go. See? I knew I had a save here. Okay. Now, just like last time, we're gonna go through and kill some angry guys and then go find that ogre again. You said retry and it will load your last save? Okay, I'll do retry instead. That makes sense enough to me. Next time, he says. Next time. The audacity to assume there will be a next time. Guy's good. Oh, there's just a bandit in here. What's up, dude? I didn't even see you sneak in here. Oh gosh. You're pretty frivolous with saves in this game. I have a bad habit in games of not saving. I've always been this way. Even if I know that a game will set you pretty far back, I have always had a bad habit. That's like why playing like Skyrim is a good example. Whenever I played Skyrim, I would always end up like just replaying half of the game because I just forget to save over the course of like an entire day playing. And I'll just be like, okay, I guess I'll just start over. I have a very bad habit of not making saving a habit. And I have to admit to that. That's entirely a me issue. I try to be better about it. But yeah, the Skyrim stories are great. You don't have to worry about saving an outward. Very good. It doesn't have normal death states. So how does a failure state work in Outward, Reapy? I'm kind of curious. Like, obviously there's challenges. There's gonna be a point where like you obviously like if you jump off a cliff, you're gonna take a lot of damage. But like, I wonder what happens. You just get like returned to your like your warp point. They bring you back to their camp and you have to escape. That's hilarious. That's actually fantastic. We'll save here. We gotta fight the ogre again. I think there's 2 of them, so I gotta be careful here. You can get saved by somebody and brought to a town. You get returned to the start of a dungeon. That sounds really neat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into Outward because that sounds really cool. What an aggressive bat. Cease. Guys, we can just hide in here. The troll can't get in. Whoa, we knocked him over? Loser. Ha ha ha. All right, hit him with 11. Uh-oh. Ah! Nope. In we go. Into the safety pocket. He entered the safety pocket, run. Oh, I was foolish to think he could not enter the safety pocket. Navigate this around. Here, hang on. Oh God. All right, let's go. This is now a danger pocket. Nobody expects the danger pocket. I think it's dead. Woo. What a wild guy. what a wild ogre. Just invading the safety pocket like that. How dare he?
Combat needn't be grueling, Arisen. If the party needs adjusting,
I like how he keeps telling me how it needn't be grueling. And I'm like, what do you mean? No, we have to sit here and jump back and forth like fools for 15 minutes. It's only appropriate. Ooh. Got that rank up. I love as a mage I can just whack things with the stick. There's a certain joy to that. Yep, y'all have a look around. Past the ferry, I get mining. You have the pickaxe, right? Hold on. Do I have the pickaxe and don't realize it? No. Pastafaria has the pickaxe.
Am I alone in wishing to be out of this place?
Mine it, Pastafaria. Mine it. Only you Can find unremarkable ore in a rock on the wall. Alright. I think that's all of the unremarkable rocks on the wall we're gonna find in here. I still haven't found that key that I was promised, but you know what? That's okay. It seems like there's a lot of undead in these back area here.
Tangled knot of paths inside. Best we prepared well.
Prepared well, he says. Ha 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 ha. Little does he know we prepared barely at all. The only way I make it through the day. Eat an apple. Scrag of beasts. Yeah, we'll eat a berry. Isn't there a second ogre in here? Or am I just tripping? Just a quick safety lap. Who's saying stuff over there? He was definitely saying something. I think they're goblins. It definitely sounds like goblins to me. What's up, Pastafaria?
The lock is released, Master. Let's return with word of the gate's opening.
Let's explore a little bit more forward first, and then we'll return with word of the gate's opening. How about that? A neat little tunnel. Ugh. Ugh. Horrible. They're bugs. You know what that is up there? That's another ogre. Nope. I don't want to get stepped on, thank you. Yeah, just be angry down there. Don't come up here. Don't be angry up here. Just be angry down here. Oh ho ho ho. What about it? He's got nothing on my jumping skills. Let's give him the lightning. Give him the zap. Uh-oh. Woohoo! Just hop over his head. He's almost down. We're making good progress on him. I'm winded though. He's trying to jump up here, but he keeps just jumping up and down. What a silly guy. Got him. Must save Pastafaria. I'm out of breath though. Save you in a minute. I just need to catch my air. That was good.
I'll ill miss this more place when I'm involved.
Okay. There's another one. Well, when in Rome, light them on fire. Ow. Oh my gosh, that guy hurts so much more than the other one. Ow. I think the true exit to this place is literally right up here though. This isn't an exit at all. This is just a place full of plants and goblins.
Dark and unsettling this place.
I'm picking up so many rocks and like picking up everything. Imagine going to a quarry and being like, ooh, pretty rocks. And then like getting fined because you took pretty rocks from the obviously not your property mine. Every time. Get mining, Pastafaria. Get mining. We're almost to the other side. We're almost out of here. I promise. Sooner or later, we'll escape. I think this is the exit. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I believe I have a port crystal still. Yeah, we still have our port crystal. We picked it back up. So I'm gonna use that here. Can't be used now. Shoot. In that case, we're just gonna have to save and kill the ogres. Save, kill the ogres. Let's go. This is the last one in here, and then we can go turn in that quest. But what I want to do... I want to be cute. That was pretty cute. I'll accept it. Just gotta hit him with the barrels. Half health already. We're making good progress. Ah! These guys are terrifying, though. I'm actually, like, legitimately, I get worried about fighting these. But get the lads up. Cast some more combustions. Just get kicked in the face. It hurts. We got pretty close there. We did good. We can keep going. Let's give ourselves a little bit of a helping hand here. We're gonna give everybody gets a couple of these. Do they just not want to be able to use these on their own, or what? Wait, those are the wrong item. No wonder they can't use it. Everybody's gonna have to eat some grass. All right. Round 3. So far, the ogre is winning pretty convincingly. I sure hope I got this. This guy just goes full anger mode. Got a little bit of damage in on that. Gotta keep running around in the big circle, I think, is the plan. Get a couple ingles off when I get the opportunity. Oh my gosh. Nope. No! Don't slap me. No! Alright. We're good, we're good. We're recovering. We're recovering. Alright, we're good. We're good. Ah! Just comes right around the corner. Get back in there, Paciferia. You got this. Alright. We're good. We're good. We got the grapnel going out. We're holding them back. Ah! We're holding them back, I promise. I'm winded. Uh-oh. I'm about to take a hit here. Oh, we're good. He missed. As it turns out, he's just bad. Ah! He's quick, though. Alright. We got him, but we got him real close to death here. Nope, nope, cancel. Cancel the casts. Nope. Oh, he's juggling the pawns. I think he just ate my pawn, one of my pawns too. There we go. Woo! Woo! What a lad. What a very angry lad. Good gosh. Secret loot. I think that was a staff. Ferric talon. No, it's a hammer. Okay. It's a big old two-handed big old war hammer. Sells for about 40k gold. Oh god, it's this spiders. Alright, let's turn in this quest and we can move on through the quarry. I think this is the last thing in here we really have to worry about. I'm pretty confident this is the last thing we gotta worry about. And we just have to pray it's not an escort quest. I don't remember it being an escort quest, but we hope. We hope for the best. Wait a minute. If that was all down here, what was over here? We have more to do down here, don't we? Uh-oh. This is the dead end. Okay. sneak a save in there just in case. Just in case. You never quite know what's gonna happen when you exit out of a place like this. Alright, dude. I not only have opened the way, I have killed every ogre in the way. You may pass freely now.
Please, I'll not. With this rope, 'tis a fine. Muster up little.
Very good. Ooh. Where's this music coming from?
If thou seekest to explore this domain, be wary.
Hey, Luca. Thank you very much. How are you doing this evening? Morb. What's up, Casual? How you doing, Azura? Physicist, always good to see you. What's Morb? What's Morbin time? Enlighten me. What's a Morbin time? What's Morbin? I feel old. It's a Morbius meme? Oh, wait. I turned the mine into a friendly area.
Muster up the grit.
Oh.
Makes a fine storefront. Little in the way of competition in these parts. Here you are.
Oh. I cleared out this mine just now, and apparently, we can now have a nice friendly area. That's pretty cool. I don't know the I haven't seen Morbius. I have not. I'm still trying to figure that out. I haven't had the opportunity yet. A record of the coin you lent a peddler to cover travel costs. I should buy these, right? No. You just been dwelling in it for like hours? That's wild. But yeah, Luca, that all said, thank you very much for dropping in. So for those of you who are hopping in here, I just started up playing Dragon's Dogma yesterday. So we're still very early into kind of the vibe and how things are going. If like it's like the 10-year anniversary of Dragon's Dogma as well.
Here you are. Pray call again soon.
Casual. Thank you very much. It is dangerous to go alone. It is. It's proven scientifically. Remember, from everything you understand, there's nothing to miss. Probably give it a shot, but I guess if it's that bad, yeah, people are just having fun, right? Haven't dropped in for a while. If I feel inclined, I can call you Lulu or Luca. I think. Do I say Luca or I don't know what I say. I haven't put my thought to it. They put up an anniversary set for Dragon's Dogma. People are speculating on it. If it means a sequel is coming, I hope so. Call you Kaz. I can do that, Kaz. And TK, Void Raid, still dropping in here. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, so I'm playing a bit of a sorcerer. I'm gonna be a mage, and I got my pawn here, Pastafaria. The orc. She keeps walking behind me. It's just what they do in this game. Forgive her. She's basically gonna be my apprentice. My orc apprentice. She's very strong, very smart. We're gonna teach her the magical art. We're gonna make sure she knows how to do the good things. And of course, in Dragon's Dogma, it's kind of that asynchronous multiplayer where you have pawns, right? Or kind of your companions. And you kind of mold them to be a party member. and you can share pawns. So let's say you want to add more pawns to your party. You're able to do so by going in and summoning them in. And you can do them from friends. Like if you're on PC, you just are friends on Steam and you have a pawn. You literally end up like summoning in your friends' pawns. It's really cool. It's a really fun system. A sorceress, you might say. Yeah. So what the heck Dragon's Dogma is? Are you familiar with Elden Ring? Because they're completely two different games. But one of the things that Elden Ring does very similar to Dragon's Dogma is having like a big open world with a lot of like field bosses, a lot of small things along the way, and a lot of quests that are easy to miss. So you kind of play through the game through a storyline where you start out, the first thing that happens is like a dragon eats your heart. And then you're on a quest basically as an Arisen to challenge the dragon to earn your heart back. That's sort of the overarching quest. And Azura and Killer Tofu, thank you very much for the follows as well. I appreciate that. It's a huge in-depth game. It's very much your standard kind of RPG in the sense you have like basically classes. You have like your standard like rangers, your assassins, your fighters and warriors with dual shields. So you have those classical RPG elements. And then you have like a grappling system so you climb on to larger monsters. You have really cool spells. It's a very in-depth game. I think we can get over there pretty quickly from here. Let me put down my port stone. We're gonna have to travel on back to town real quick. I gotta rest at the inn, make it daytime, because I don't want to travel out in the woods at night. If you have inventory management, there's a lot of AI. What's really interesting about the AI is it follows inclinations as well. So let's say for my pawn here, they act differently based off of like their bestiary knowledge. So the more things your pawn sees and understands, it gains that knowledge and handles things with better strategies. It has quest knowledge, so your pawn can tell you secrets about the world. Let's say you're doing a quest, it'll be like, yeah, go here, silly. It's a really cool thing. As far as inclinations though, you can like mold your pawn to be more aggressive in combat, to be more a utilitarian, to go around and loot everything. You can kind of mold the pawn, and that's one of the reasons I love this game so much. And Kaz, thank you very much. But it's basically a really complex RPG, and it really has survived the last decade of time. It's very in-depth though, it's very fun, and it's really great. So I'd recommend checking it out.
No surprise. I fear you seem to have your pick. Any you like.
Alright. I'm gonna deposit off all of our heavy, weighty things we picked up. Should deposit all of this stuff too from my other pawns. Oh. Anyways, you didn't? Alright guys, well thank you for dropping in. Yeah, definitely get some rest. It's just ticking over to good old midnight here. Good old midnight is always a fine time of day. So I definitely understand. But thank you for being here and thank you for coming along. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and I hope you have a fun time in Dragon's Dogma if you do end up checking it out at some point. It's a very good game. Alright. What else did I have hanging out in here?
be today?
Wait. That's what I wanted to have equipped.
What will it be today? Have your pick.
Alright,
You like.
let's see for skills. I leveled up my vocation a little bit here to a higher rank, so I should have some new skills available. I don't. Right. Let me go ahead and grab these though. Grab our focused bolts. That's a really good one to have.
What will it be today?
I actually gotta check my pawn again too. Hang on.
What will it be today?
Alright, set skills. We got Holy Affinity, that's looking good. Looking good here. That's all set. That's all set. Okay.
What will it be today?
Nothing. Stop asking me what it will be today, sir.
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Stop it. We're resting. The middle of the night. We need to rest. It's important. It's that kind of game though. It's that kind of game where it just lasts forever. It just keeps going.
Have your pick. Any you like. Come again soon.
But maybe you weren't ready for it, right? Maybe that's a perspective to take.
Me, I am asking.
Alright, where was I for my quests? So I need to portal back over and we'll head west to take care of the monster infestation, I think was where I'm currently at. I think I have enough things to get me by. A lot of random minables. Some cleric's drought. Increases magic defense. That's nice. Yeah, the never-ending quest for trousers. It's a real problem. It's a real problem. Okay, I think I'm all set. Am I happy with my current pawns? What level is everybody? 16 and I'm up to 22. That's a big difference. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a new set of additional pawns to take with me. Level 22 is getting up there. It's a good, what, 5-6 level difference?
Business with the guild, sir?
This is the crazy thing. You guys are gonna see the pawn selection area is literally like a crazy, like, rift realm. Crazy.
Is everything in order, Master?
You're being released. Have a large rotten fish.
I'd hope to, sir. May our paths cross again.
Who else do I got in here? Level 30, I'll have a good pawn.
Is everything in order, Master?
You are gonna get a berry.
I'd hope to serve you. May our paths...
Yeah, pawns are kind of a weird, like, semi-human thing. They aren't, like, fully human. It's really weird the way they've set it up. They lack the spark that makes you human. Let's check my type. So I want a fighter and a ranger, I think is good. Yeah, They're shaped like people, but they don't have free will. They're just bound to serve their purpose. Alright. Got some cool looking folks coming on in. Got some interesting stuff. Yeah, she's got some good skills.
I am honored to travel.
What else we got here? Okay, okay. Pretty similar stuff, but
Yes, Arisen.
I'll take you.
I am honored to
Yeah, it's an interesting selection thing. I think I really like it. It's like if a wizard made golems to assist him and passed away, and the golems all still had a compulsion to serve a wizard. Kinda, yeah. I mean, that about covers it. We're gonna hold the pie for a moment here. Very good. Very good. Okay. So, that said, next up, we're gonna head over to the area over yonder west. Real quick, what time is it? It's about... It is midnight. Let me think. Would this be a good stopping point for the night? Probably. But you know what? Let's go a little bit longer. We're gonna go ahead and explore over to this quest area. And I'll probably save before we start that, but I'll go explore these woods a little bit. 'Cause I do got work tomorrow. It's always the trick with work. Keeps happening. You do really good once and they ask you to keep coming back. What can you do? Slay the captors and free the prisoner. Oh god, there's a prisoner? That's not good. Oh, jeez. Crazy goblin lords. You're free, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Truly.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. Truly.
We're good. I hit the geometry just right, where it was like, we don't know what to do with you, and just reset my position. All games should do that automatically. I think that's a genius, personally. You can't go at it can't go too getting stuck on things. You gotta be able to recover. Alright, a little bit more west. Like we got some more goblins. Careful, a goblin. Oh, they're hobgoblins too. That's what's going on. Arisen, I have learned of baked goods. Arisen, baked goods taste good. Arisen, a baker's dozen is almost 12. They got all kinds of neat little things on them. Just send him up into the air. It's so good. I think that would be a pretty great kind of subclass where you have like mage or wizard and then like a subclass of baker. And it's just like a fire mage. A fire mage that creates bread. They're honking the horn. Cease the honking of the horn, sir. Yeah, would the smell of freshly baked bread be considered a charm spell? Okay, we've made it to the castle. There's a long quest line after this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take a quick minute to say hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. I gotta wrap up for the evening because I'm tired and I got work tomorrow. The rest is important. I recommend everybody else probably should be getting some rest soon too. If it's your first time dropping in here, there'll be some links in the chat. I'm gonna wrap up here and head on out. I'm really tired and I don't really have a good outro like locked and loaded for this evening. More Dragon's Dogma to come. If you're curious, I will be uploading this playthrough to my YouTube channel. I don't know exactly when that will be, but I know it'll come out in about like 1 to 2 hour chunks. I might do something like that. But yeah, thank you for dropping in and being here with me tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this button here. It'll make me stop talking and it'll take over.